Okay, guys. So yeah, that was the Artemis 4 missile system, and yeah, I was saying it does seem a little bit too effective right now. They'll probably just have to do a damage reduction per missile. So we'll see how soon they roll that out, or whether they decide to at all. I really don't think that they can leave it like it is. It's just way too effective for not that much of a trade-off. Okay, so let's continue looking at some of the other changes. The other really big one is the change to group structure. So the maximum group size is now 4. This is the phase 1 of what they're calling a 3-phase system. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a change to the interface. If you create a group, they're going to add different launch modes, so that's good. Unfortunately, they don't have any of those ready for right now, but that's okay. I do wish that they had skipped this particular phase, because I just did some drops with my teammates, and it's really difficult to organize teamwork-based strategies, because you can only have basically a lance. So it's just something to adapt to. Hopefully we won't have to be adapting for too long, because it's just a temporary thing. Okay, so one of the other big things is the new Centurion variant. I didn't think this was as big of a deal. It basically is just a super expensive Centurion, because it comes standard with an XL engine and I think endo steel. It might even have another upgrade as well. But as you can see, 8 million C-bills. That's quite an investment. Especially considering that it's basically this mech, this C9A or CN9A, and it's basically just what you would naturally upgrade to eventually if you really wanted a fast brawler. It also looks like they have the wrong arm type for the right arm there, but that's I don't know. They might change that. They might not. So yeah, that was just another thing really quick. Some other minor things are some graphical changes, like as if you looked in the last patch, the arms, especially on PPCs on K2s, looked funky. They weren't textured correctly, and now they are, so that's nice. Not a whole lot else. I'm going to try to play until I can get the snowy map, the snowy version of Forest Colony. So I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, here we are at the new snowy version of Forest Colony. Right away I can see that the ground textures don't look very good right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's just because I'm far away from them or not, or whether the textures are still loading. I don't think so. But it looks really cool. I'm interested to see what some of the changes to the actual terrain are. Like maybe the river is frozen. We're gonna go find out. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of some other changes that they mentioned in the patch that are important, or in the patch notes. Nothing really comes to mind. I think I've covered all the important things. It doesn't look like the ground is frozen. What's this? There's like a little orange thing here sticking out. Oh, I wonder if that might be, this might be a graphic for the Conquest mode, which they have talked about coming soon. So I think that's probably what that is it might be a spot for capture point. So that's cool. This terrain does seem different. This island, this is like an island. I assume that the river is lower, like low tide. Rivers don't really have tides, but that's what I'm assuming that is. Yeah, so I guess a lot of this is what would normally be in the river. Yeah, the ground textures could use a little work, because it looks like white paint instead of snow that has fallen. Okay, so it looks like somebody has taken command and wants us to go over here, so we can do that. I still haven't seen any of the enemy team. I've just sort of been exploring. Alright, here we go. Oh, I totally flanked. Yeah. The other really cool thing is that when you get locked on and missiles are incoming on your mech, a alert will pop up. So let's see. I'm gonna stupidly run out and try to get missiles locked on me so that we can see that. It looks like the heat warning or when somebody is capturing your base, but it just says incoming missiles. It should be incoming missiles, but you know, whatever. So these guys aren't cooperating and giving us missiles. That's annoying. Oh well. It looks like some missiles could have been coming towards us. Lost lock or something. Yes, come on. Lock on me with missiles. I'm giving you the opportunity with still giving me the ability to retreat so I don't just die instantly. There we go. Now you can see it. Incoming missile. So that's really cool. When they put Betty into the game, Betty is the voice system that says like sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal. That really, really iconic part of Mechwarrior that's been missing for a really long time, unfortunately. Once they put her in, I assume that's going to be really cool. Like Betty alerting you of incoming missiles. So I'm looking forward to that. Not too much changes to this side. A lot of people don't even know that this crane thing is here, because so rarely do you come over to this side of the base. But it is here. The out of bounds markers seem to be wrong on the mini map, because I'm obviously not out of bounds. This is an established route. Whatever. I might have hit my friend. Oh well. I really do like the new base. I had complained for a long time that it was like, it just looks like you're guarding a barbecue. It didn't feel very base-like, and now it actually looks like a thing that might need protecting rather than just a grill that somebody's left out and designated an important target. But you know, I make myself laugh. Okay, so here's that, he's a Gauss opponent, but only one Gauss rifle. So I might have actually been able to outgun him if I hadn't done all that stuff where I just ran out in the middle of the field for no reason. Well, for the reason that I wanted them to get a lock on me. Okay, so we're just gonna gradually retreat. The convergence, you can see, is a little bit wonky. It's always been sort of hit or miss, no pun intended, as to whether the convergence would work in your favor. So the rest of my team is busy. Looks like I always want to say that they're doing the same thing as me. They're just sort of looking around. Yeah, I don't really care if I lose. Like I said, I just wanted to show this new map and talk about some of the new stuff. So yeah, unfortunately we can see some more bugs. Oh, that's cool. I hope that's intentional. You can see like little, like the damage to my cockpit was visual. Because I knew that they had talked about cockpit damage, and everybody assumed that they meant from inside, like when you're looking inside of the cockpit right here. Maybe they just meant when your mech is actually destroyed. I don't know. I don't have the forums pulled up so I can double check that. I assume there's eventually going to be actual cockpit damage for the first person perspective, like your windshield being cracked or whatever. Which I think will add a lot to the immersion of the game, especially with like AC fire. I can just imagine those really being a lot more scary feeling when it's not only shaking your mech but also like tearing holes in your windshield. They might not actually tear holes in your windshield. I guess you'd probably be dead since you're sitting right behind it. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so that is that is the all that I can really think to show of the new patch. Yeah, I think that should pretty much cover it. There's some other little bug fixes and things like that, some other graphical tweaks, but nothing else really big. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like it on YouTube. Also be sure to check out any of my other videos that I have on my channel for introductions to trial mechs and some basics for direct fire support. Okay, so I'll just end the video there. I'll see you on the battlefield, Mech Warriors.